Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Up East Outdoors. Adam here today. My pop is at work. He had to go into work this afternoon. This morning we got rained out on my crew, and I sent my guys home, and now it's nice out. So it's kind of a waste of work day, but I'm gonna spend the rest of this nice afternoon up here in the sugar woods. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to check out the spraying that I did last week, see how that went, see how well it died off, and see how much more spraying I might need to do. If it's not all dead, then I'll be able to get an idea how much spraying needs to be done, and I'll know how much chemical to bring with me out to the food plot. I'll also do a little walk around in Pop's food plot that he's been working on. Check that out. I got a trail camera that Pop and I put up last week. We're gonna just go through that real quick, see if maybe there's anything on it. And then also I might show around a little bit what we might be doing this weekend. We got the whole family's coming up to the sugar woods up east this weekend, and we got some interesting things gonna happen, so might talk about that a little bit. Just stay tuned, got some cool stuff happening. Thanks for watching. Well, I think the first thing you're going to notice watching this video is the amount of deer flies that are swarming me. They're terrible out here. But behind me you can see the results of the spraying job I had done. I can't really complain. It was just an experiment. First time I'd used it, and I didn't have enough chemical to do the entire piece. So areas like this that are still green, there's a strip down the middle that's still green, but behind it is all dead just like this. I mean, that's not too bad. I'm gonna have to come back like I thought with another tank of chemical, and I'll spray it again, I guess. I mean, I'm just getting frustrated about the timeline I've got. Here we are the weekend after the 4th of July. I should be getting ready to plant, and right here I still have to burn this off after it dies. And it's going to take another 7 days for this to die, so it'll be the end of July before I can even begin to think about planting anything. But what's kind of cool is there's some moose tracks there, and I saw a bunch of deer tracks too. So once the job is done, I think it'll be worth the effort. So what this area here is you can see the cattails growing. This was all like a swampy area and had grown up with these popple trees, but it was all full. And my pops remembers a time years ago, I think it was 30 years or more ago, that this was all a hay field. They pastured cows here, but since then the brook and the water runoff from up above on the hill has kind of changed direction, and it kind of made this area wetland a little bit. So last year I dug a ditch around the lower side of this so the water would run around it, and it was so wet the excavator was getting stuck and it was a mess. But it did dry it up. So the area that was dried up is what my pop has been working on. He cut a bunch more trees and he's been disc harrowing it. And it's still a little bit wet, but it's way drier than it was. And we just got a bunch of rain yesterday and last night, so that's why it's a little bit moist right now. It's real windy. I hope you can hear me okay. So he's been harrowing it with the four-wheeler with those drag harrows right there, and he's gonna be able to plant in here. I think he's gonna have some pretty good success, but time will tell how that will go. But now this weekend I got an excavator coming, and I'm going to ditch down through this side. So any water running from up above will go down the two sides, and it should dry this whole area out. So that's the project ahead. And I got this trail camera I put out here just to keep tabs on if any animals were browsing around in the loose dirt. So we'll go ahead and open that up and check it out real quick. So it says here 1,032 images, and I think the card is full. Maybe not, I'm not sure. It says 99%. I'm not sure if that's battery or what. Well, look at this. I'm not sure how well I'm gonna be able to get this on the camera, but I'm pretty sure that's a picture of a bobcat right there. I am like 90% sure that is a pretty good sized bobcat right there. Once again, I'm not sure how well the camera is going to be able to see that, but there's a deer there. It looks like it's a doe. It's hard to tell. This that I'm driving through is 2-year-old clear cut. So there's young growth growing up, and there's dead stumps and trees underneath that are hard to see when you're on a four-wheeler. Some firewood there I'm gonna come harvest. Firewood there. Hang on. My plan is I'm going to come through here with the excavator and just throw all this garbage off from the road so that we can get through here. Excuse me. So we can get through here with four-wheelers and the tractor without any problems. I know there's some nasty stuff in here to run over that I do not want to get into. And there's some mud holes hiding in here too. There's nowhere to go. So if I can clear this, you can see the edge of this tree line used to be a road. If I can clear all the garbage out of that, then I won't have to drive through this like I am right now.